Let's go lesbians. Let's go lesbians. Let's go lesbians. New Phoebe Bridgers, everyone. I'm eating beans today. Black eyed peas. Are those beans? I don't really know. I think so. Who would win? Black eyed peas, the band, or the food? Personally, I'm picking this one because they don't say the R word. Anyways, Punisher, let's talk about it. Cook them in butter. Salt the shit out of them. Delicious. Right off the bat, everyone. DVD menu. What a clever title. What a great song. Somebody said that it was like right before an orchestra starts or like a play and you like hear them all warming up. That's definitely what I think she was going for. And it's great. It's a great little intro to an album. I love it. It's clever. It sounds nice. And it takes us right into Garden Song. What a great song. I really liked Garden Song right off the bat. It's very lovely. It's very Sufjan Stevens core. I think this whole album kind of is. There's a lot of like nostalgic recording sounds, but then it's like sad folk. Very Sufjan Stevens. Also very Conor Oberst. I think Oberst is how you pronounce it. I was a huge Conor Oberst fan in high school. Map of the World was the song I would like listen to like while I was being emo in class, and I would just have my headphones in and I'd be like, no one gets it. So, love him. Love Phoebe for including him on this album. I think it comes across, but not in a way that, where we're giving him all the credit for it, but it's definitely a good collab. But like, collab implies like 50-50, so like whatever the word for collab is, that's like 30-70. I almost said 30-60. The entire atmosphere of this whole album is just gorgeous. It's lovely. It's beautiful, just like Miss Bridgers. She's so hot. Anyways, that's not relevant. Kyoto, great song. That one was released as a single. And everyone lost their minds when she released it. And rightfully so. I didn't really. I don't know why. I listened to it. I was like, it's good. But it definitely like set the tone for what was coming. I think it was a good like teaser song. Because that's what releasing singles is all about. It's like the trailer for the album, right? That's what I think. There's a guy named Marshall Vore on this album who did a lot of the production. And it's really funny because if you're like looking at the like credits on the song, it's like Vore, Vore, Vore. That made me giggle. Sorry. But yeah, my favorite thing is when an album is like really structured well. Like they put a lot of thought into the narrative, I guess, of the album, like how each song is gonna play into the next, and how the order they're gonna play in is gonna like tell a certain story. It's like editing, but with mute. You edit individual songs, but I don't know where I was going with that. Kuleshov effect, look it up. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I think she did a really good job with that, and that made it a big enjoyable factor for me personally. Beans, man. This is my favorite bean for sure. If it is a bean, it definitely is. I don't know why they're called black eyed peas, because it's a bean. Halloween, enjoyable. Oh, I skipped Punisher, excuse me. So disrespectful, the fucking namesake of the album. I really like Punisher. It's definitely really strong lyrically, and I think it like slaps you in the face with like how good of a lyricist Phoebe is. It like you're like, oh shit, this is good, and it's the kind of shit that it reminds me of Paul Banks, Interpol. Rosemary. Just where it's very like unique and niche phrasing and wording, but then for some reason it like hits emotionally. So I like that a lot. I think Punisher was like the first song on the album that was really like, damn bitch, okay, you can write, we get it. Halloween. So I was listening to Halloween, and then I was like, oh, that's cool. She like added in some audio of like someone talking. That's like an interesting like experimental choice, like very Moses Sumney of her. And then I realized I accidentally was playing one of my work training videos. So I was kind of disappointed, but it was my own fault, so I can't be disappointed, so whatever. Chinese Satellite, right back into it. The instrumentation is gorgeous. It's very experimental, doesn't feel like the right word, but it does a really good job of ebbing and flowing, I guess. Building and releasing tension, which is always really important, I think. That's one of the things I'm pretty critical of, is like a lot of artists have a hard time building and releasing. A lot of the time it's just like, and she did a really good job on this song with not doing that, so we love it. Moon Song reminded me of Her. Remember that? Good movie. I like it a lot. I know I'm a pretentious film kid, but it's a good movie. Anyways, different Moon Song here. Just as good. This is another one of those that like lyrically I was like, ouch. I wrote it down the line. It was like, I'll wait for the next time you want me. Pain. But really good. Really, really good. Loved it. Savior Complex, same thing. Very orchestral. Very good about building, releasing, the atmosphere she's created on this whole album. I really love the album art because I feel like it fits visually really well, which is so important. Like, never judge a book by its cover, but I judge albums by their album art, which is unfortunate because there are a few albums that I'm like, this is a really good album, but this shit ugly. I won't name names. I will, just ask me in private. Beans. I See You. That one, the instrumentation was really fun, really interesting. It sounded like a video game soundtrack, so I loved that. I feel like she did a really good job of like having equal parts consistency and equal parts doing something completely different on each song, and I enjoyed that. Except, there was no work training voiceover on Halloween, so lame. Graceland 2, more Sufjan energy, very folksy. We love to see it, we love to hear it. Women of Folk, they hit different. One of my favorite albums ever is a woman folk album. Vashti Bunyan, Just Another Diamond Day. I listen to it when I'm having a panic attack, and it pulls me out of it because I'm like, I'm just a little worm on a farm and I'm happy. It's nice. I Know the End, bitch. One of the best songs on the album. A beautiful closer. The way it just goes off the rails at the end. Fucking amazing. I love the video of her screaming that was going around Twitter before the album came out. Because my friend was like, where is this gonna be in the album? And then you're like, you finally get to the very end of the album and it's like, oh, I hear it, I get it, I've put it together. We love it. I'm really about to finish an entire can of beans. But they're good. Anyways, there's no other way to describe that song other than epic. In the most literal definition of the word epic, you know. Not the gamer moment way. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm winning on each song. What more do you want from me? I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Really good album. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Which I feel like expectation always plays in to how much you enjoy something, and that's kind of fun. So my advice to you is to keep your expectations really low all the time, and then everything's awesome. That's it. Bye.